could talk about with the importance of oxygenation and how to oxygenate our tissues. But one of the things that I'll say very briefly is that as I've done a relatively deep dive on this topic and looked at the different data, very interestingly, and this has literally changed the way that I exercise. Key to getting optimal oxygenation of our brain and our body is nasal breathing. And so many individuals, and even myself included, well, while I was exercising at least, would be mouth breathers. And there's so many downsides to breathing through the mouth. When we breathe through the nose, you get a lot more nitric oxide being released. And nitric oxide will increase the amount of oxygen carrying capacity of our blood, because basically it dilates the blood vessels. And so there can be more air exchange. And so more air can get into our bodies. And so what they find is that when people that are exercising, for example, are doing nasal breathing versus mouth breathing, that they are able to exert themselves longer and their breathing rate starts to go down. As they were exerting themselves, breathing through their nose, as they were exercising, paradoxically, their respiratory rate actually started to drop. So it's very interesting that you start to be able to breathe a lot more efficiently, and there's much more of a calming effect as well.
And so slow, deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth is essential even from a reducing anxiety standpoint, to tell your brain you're safe. And I think even just taking a slow approach to breathing also tells your brain, hey, you can just pause and relax for a moment.
Absolutely.